Hey, Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, I'm sitting here today just contemplating my little crystal ball. Isn't this beautiful? You know, I love crystal balls because they remind me of the moon, you know. In Wicca, the crystal is oftentimes put on the altar to represent the goddess or the moon. And it's a wonderful symbol. But this is my little travel crystal. It goes everywhere with me. It just tucks in my Louis Vuitton bag. And you know, like Nicola likes to say, who is our moderator, shout out to Nicola for moderating, it's all going on in my Louis Vuitton. And when I put my crystal ball in, it's all going on. Well, I am just so glad you guys are here. Welcome. Welcome to our show tonight. I tell you, I'm sitting here, I'm just sipping on a cup of tea, gazing at the crystal, and enjoying myself. What's going on in the chat? I can't see. Hold on a second. Yeah, we got a lot of people here tonight. Let's see who's here. Yay, there's Queen Cola Bob's our moderator. Yes. Volcanic Ice is here. She said she likes Earl Grey tea. Wonderful. I love it too. Kim Osborne is here. Hi, Kim. Good to see you. Yay. Miguel Jendelson Sanchez is here. Welcome. Yay. Don Reynolds is here. Robin is here. Robin Boston. Hello. Welcome. Yay. B. LeClaire is here. John Michael's here. Good evening, John Michael. Good to see you. Hello. Yay. Oh my gosh. Queen Cola Bob says, what was your vision in the crystal, Bob? Would you like to share? Well, I was actually trying to get an astrology reading out of the crystal. Now, I know most astrologers consult the star charts, but I tried to look at the crystal. I did see some interesting things, you know. Well, let me tell you what's going on. Well, welcome to our show tonight. Hold on, my hair's flying everywhere. I got to get my hair cut. I got to comb it, you know, because I get it laid just right so I can see the chat and talk to all of you. It's so good to be with you. You know, today's Monday, and for those of you who are new here, by the way, welcome to our newbies. Anybody it's your first time here, let us know. I want to give you a shout out, okay? I'd love to hear from you. You know? Yay, we've got everyone. Welcome to all the new people. Thank you to all of you coming in. Thanks for taking the time to come out to our show tonight. Don Chance said, did I see Santa in the crystal? You know what? That's a good idea. Maybe we can conjure Santa up and all get some good presents. I just love my crystal. I'm really into the crystal ball these days. I just love it. It helps me so much just to meditate and tune in and relax, you know. If you're stressed out in your life, get yourself a crystal ball. I'm not joking about this. Nicola, Queen Colabas can tell you the same. Having a crystal is just something, it just takes you into that place of transcendental peace. I love it. I sit and meditate on my crystal and I get mystic messages and commune with the spirit world. You know, it really does, you know. Yay. All right, so Turrent is, I can't see the thing. Turment? I don't have my stronger glasses on. Genuine question, because I'm curious, do spirit guides of people present in the stream come through when you're not doing that type of reading? Sometimes they do. Generally, what I do is I turn on my channel and I turn it off, you know. And so like tomorrow on Tuesday, by the way, just to remind you, I'll be here tomorrow, Tuesday at 12 o'clock noon Eastern U.S. time. That's 12 noon, what's that? 11 Central, 10 Mountain, 9 a.m. Pacific. For those in Europe, it'll be 5 p.m. London time, 6 p.m. Paris time. We're doing a live stream, messages from the spirit world. So Torment, we're gonna do live readings, and that's when the spirits come through. Occasionally, a spirit will come through, but it's not often because I choose to regulate their access to me. So today we're focusing on astrology, and we don't have to have spirits to do that because I study the star charts. I like to look at the natural world. You know, one of the things that I think Wicca is wonderful, you know, many of you know I'm a Wiccan as well as a spiritualist. And one of the things that Wicca teaches us is to be observant of the natural world. And so I try to be observant of the natural world. And that's why I think astrology is so helpful, because it shows us what is here, what is now. I certainly believe in a spirit. I absolutely believe it. But I don't believe that that's the only way we can have knowledge. I think that the signs of the universe are all around us. So that's why I love astrology, because it allows me to be in this world as well. Because sometimes, as a medium, and those of you who have studied mediumship and do mediumship, it's very easy to get so out in the ethers that you forget to be here and now. This is one of the reasons why I started studying Wicca, because it taught me that balance, how to be present in the world and absorb its energies and not always be in the ethers. Nothing wrong with ethers, but I really believe while we're here on earth in the body, we want to be present in the body. I think astrology is one way to do that, because you study the physical signs that are around us. So I don't know, it's just another way that I connect and learn and grow, and I love to share astrology with you guys. Hey, look, oh my gosh, we got some more people. There's Raven Moth is here. There's Chanel Underwood is here. Yay, welcome. Oh my gosh. Queen Colabob says, I see in my crystal balls. It shows me who the trolls and spammers are. I get heads up. That's right. If you're here to make trouble, Queen Colabob's already knows she'll throw you on your ear, throw you out on your ear. So, but you know what? We don't have all these people. We got rid of them. It's now good people here. We're not going to take up with spammers and trolls. Queen Colabob said, Bob is actually borrowing my huge crystal ball. I do. Have y'all, some of you have been here, seen, I have a big crystal ball about that big. And I might actually, Queen Colabob said, I didn't tell you this. Today I found another shop that's selling an even larger crystal ball. I might try to get an even bigger one, like the size of a basketball. I don't know. I just love them. I don't know. I'm addicted to collecting crystal balls. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yay, there's Kim Osborne. She says, I'm still here, guys. I'm listening on the TV. I'm still really sick. Healing and blessings to you, Kim. I'm so glad you're here. And it was so nice to speak to you yesterday. Thank you. Yay. Here, Kira Knight's here. Hi, all. Hi, Bob. Glad to finally see you live. Been watching since I saw you with Kelly Coffee Phoenix. Now, she loves and raves about you all the time. I love coffee. Glad to be here. Thank you for being here, Karen. And we have a lot of fun here. And I do love Kelly Coffee. She's my psychic. A lot of you say, Psychic Bob, who do you go to in a crisis? Well, Kelly Coffee is my psychic. Even psychics have to have a psychic, because most of us that are psychic, we don't really see for ourselves. So Kelly comes to me for readings. I go to Kelly for readings. It works out great. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I recommend Kelly. She's a wonderful, wonderful friend of mine and a very talented psychic as well. Love her. I'm so glad you're here. Yay. All right. Robin Boston says, and jewelry. Oh, you want me to tell about my jewelry today? Yeah, I forgot to do that. I always talk about jewelry. So y'all always say, Psychic Bob, what are you wearing today? Well, today I'm wearing one of my newer pendants. This is the Celtic Cross. And we'll do a whole video about this soon. There's my Celtic cross. Isn't that beautiful? This is from Scotland. It's a beautiful pewter Celtic cross. I just love it. And it's, oh my gosh, Damien Divine, blessings to you. Damien says, hi, Bob. Just a donation for the message I received in the seance on Saturday. Damien, thank you. It was my honor to be a vessel. Oh my gosh, 17 pounds 99. I didn't see it. I thought it said 17 pounds 99. Thank you, Damien. I was so honored to be a vessel. And I got to tell you, when I went back and watched the seance, I was as amazed as everybody, because when I channel, I don't know what's coming through me, And I had to go back and see it. I was really shocked at what they brought through. It was really wonderful. If you guys missed it, go back and see Saturday's show, or Saturday night. It was Saturday night seance. My days are all off. It's Monday today, right? So 2 days ago. By the way, we had a great turnout last night. I want to say thank you to all of you for your support for last night's Sunday night hangout. If you're new here at Spirit Channel, make sure to hit that subscribe so you'll get all the notifications. We actually broadcast every day, 7 days a week. Sometimes I'll take a day off, but it's kind of rare, and I try to have something every day for all of you, So like Monday, we do horoscopes and astrology. Tuesday, we do a live stream, messages from the spirit world. Wednesday, we do Wiccan Wednesday. Thursday, we do Vlog Thursday. Friday, we do readings. We're starting a new show. I need to tell you guys, on Friday, come out. If you can't be there Sunday or Tuesday, you have another chance for live psychic readings. It's going to be Messages Friday now on Friday. And Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern U.S. time, this time like we're having this show, we do also live psychic messages. So, if you can't make Tuesday or Sunday, you also have a third chance to get a live psychic reading from me on Friday. So I hope you'll come out. Tell all your friends because we just launched it. Not everybody knows, but I'd love to see you guys out on Friday. Thank you for all the donations and the support. It really means a lot. I think Queen Colobus, is our donation? Yeah, I guess it is on since Damien donated. If you want to donate to Psychic Bob, I do appreciate it. This is my full-time work. I'm a full-time psychic medium, and anything you can do always helps. And I'm always grateful and very thankful. And I say thank you with humble gratitude. It takes a lot of work to do YouTube every day, and on top of that, run a full psychic reading business. Many of you may not know I am full-time. I literally do readings all day long, every day. And if you want to get on my schedule for a private session, I do private hour-long readings. See, in my private readings, it's a full hour, you and me one-on-one, and we cover everything: past, present, future, spirit guides, messages from deceased loved ones, all of that, and I answer all your questions. So we cover a lot in the hour. Those of you who have sat with me know I give a lot for the money. And you can buy a reading over at my website. Just go over there to PsychicBob.com. That link will be in the info box below this video when it posts. And Queen Colobobs will be putting it up, my information, or you can call my office, 703-825-3929. Now, I do have to be honest, I'm getting a lot of calls. So I have a little backlog on getting back to people, but I will get to you. I've got literally a list I'm going through. Thank you, Queen Colobab. She just put up my information. You'll see it in the chat there. So, yeah. So, yeah, if you want to do that. Also, every Saturday, we do our Saturday Psychic Development class. So, Psychic Bob's busy. I'm teaching classes, doing private readings, doing YouTube videos. And we're going to start a new thing soon, I want to tell you guys. We're going to start a new group called Psychic Bob's Inner Circle. It's going to meet twice a month on Zoom, and I'm limiting it to only 10 people. It's not for the general public. It's for those people who really are serious about learning the truth of what is going on. I'm going to talk on that show. It's going to be a private group, but it's going to be open to different people every month. First come, first serve. So first 10 people get to register, get in. But you will get to spend, 2 hours with me. And in those 2 hours, we're going to teach the first hour on a class. I'm going to teach about things that I can't talk about here on YouTube. What's really going on with microchips. What's really going on with Atlantean stargates. What's really going on with the UFO phenomenon. Things I really can't talk about here without being censored and shut down. And then the second hour that evening is going to be you and the group, the 10 people that are present that can ask personal psychic questions. So get a small psychic reading or any insight into your journey, anything you need help with. So that's why I'm limited to 10, so I can really give the time to people and make it worth it. The price of that group is going to be $50 for that session. It's going to be twice a month. I'm limiting it to 10 people. So, if you want to get in, what I want you to do is send me an email to my email that's below, PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com. And, I will get you on the list and let you know, when we're going to have. I'm still working out the dates because I've been having an irregular schedule lately. But we're going to have it within just the next few weeks. So if you want to be in Psychic Bob's Inner Circle for the first one, send me an email. I'm trying to get it up on my website. I'm having some tech issues, but if we have to do it, you guys can just send me an email, say I want to do it, and I'll send you an invoice for the cost of the class. So it's going to be $50, Psychic Bob's Inner Circle, limited to 10 people, okay? And we'll talk about things that I think will really shock and astound you. So, so there you go. You got a lot of ways to connect with me. My psychic development class, and we're going to have, Saturdays are psychic. I think I'm going to do these Inner Circle on a Sunday at 12 o'clock noon. Let me know if that's of interest to you guys. That's a good time. Sunday. A lot of people told me that Sundays are good because they have kind of quiet time then. They could do that group. We're also working on getting started an intro to Wicca class. Okay, so I'm going to also have that in the coming week. So we've got a lot going on here. I'm also working on my new temple room and my new set, and still getting new equipment for the show. So it's a lot going on. But I am glad you guys are here. And, we'll just watch our mystic crystal as things develop. Well, I could talk all day about everything here with you guys, but I do know that a lot of you here want to hear a little bit about astrology. So we're going to talk about that. So what is going on? Well, let me tell you, this astrology forecast is for the period of Monday, November the 8th, 2021, which is today, through this upcoming Sunday, November the 14th, 2021. So the 8th of November through the 14th of November, 2021. That's the time period for this forecast, you know. Thank you, Queen Cola Bob. She says $50 for inner circle, first come, first serve. First 10 people will be chosen. So yeah, that's how we're doing it. It's going to be twice a month. So if you don't get in on the first one, there'll be another chance later in the month. We're going to do twice a month the inner circle. So I would love to have you guys be part of that, okay? I'm keeping my prices very low. There is no other psychic that's going to give you private inner training and lessons and private session with them for only $50. So I think that it's a good deal. I think you guys will get a lot out of it. Those of you who've come to the psychic development class know I give a lot of energy for the money. Then you get more than $30 worth of training each week. And the inner circle is going to be like this, going to cover really in-depth stuff that, as I said, I can't talk about here. But a lot of you have written me questions over the years, especially in the last 2 years as YouTube's cracked in. I said, well, tell me about this. What about that? And you've heard me say, well, I can't talk about that. So those things that we can't talk about, we're going to talk about in the inner circle. And I'll give you my true psychic insight. Some of it will involve prophecies of what's coming, and you can ask your own private questions as part of that group. So it's going to be a special group. I think you guys will get a lot of it. So if you are interested, please send me an email to my email, PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com. I think Queen Colabobs can put up my email for the Inner Circle group, okay? Thank you, Volcanic Guys. Volcanic Guy says, I think $50 is a bargain for such an intensive course. It would be way more expensive elsewhere. That's true. And I'm not knocking on other psychics for their pricing. But James Von Prague, which I love James Von Prague, so this is not an insult on him. But his classes, some of them run $1,000 and up. And you don't even get to interact with them because there are hundreds of people in the class. So I keep my groups small so you can actually really have interaction with me. Over the last few years, I've been very fortunate that I've got a lot of media exposure, with radio and TV. And I do have literally hundreds of thousands of people that watch me and call me. But I also don't like to be just a psychic at a distance in front of a million people, like I am when I'm on TV. I want to interact with the people that follow me. And that's why I'm making this group. So it'll be some private time with Psychic Bob in just a small, safe setting, So I hope you'll enjoy that and come out for that. And please send me an email. If you have any questions, also contact Queen Cola Bob's here. She can answer some questions for you. But I'd love to see you. Thank you. Kit Robin Boston said, I think it's very reasonable. That's right. I do what's called a compact voice reading, and those are a recorded reading. If you send me questions, you can read about that on my website. But I sell those for $80. So for $50, you're getting a class and some private questions. It's less than a compact voice reading. So I would really invite you to really think about it. I'm trying to keep stuff low because I'm not here to gouge money. If I wanted to be rich, I could charge a lot more and I'd probably get it, to be honest. But I'm not in it for money. I charge simply because I do have to live. I have to pay the light bill and, eat a little bit. Though Queen Cola Boss would probably tell you I shouldn't be eating. But, I do have to do that a little bit. So I charge, but I try to keep it as reasonable as I can. And I hope that you guys will see the value in that. When Sylvia Brennan, I love Sylvia Brennan, so I'm not knocking on her. But for her private inner circle class, it was $1,000, and she limited her group to I think it was 100 people. So you'd pay $1,000 to be with her for like 2 hours in the afternoon on a Saturday. So anyways, that's what I'm saying. It's, keeping it really low so that people will come. So I hope you'll think about that. All right, enough of that. Let's talk about astrology, shall we? Oh, I never finished with my jewelry. So this is my Celtic cross. And PsychicBob's always on 20 tangents. And this is my jeweled pin. This is a pin that I gave my mom several years ago. Many of you know that she passed recently in the last 2 weeks. And so I'm wearing this pin as a way to honor her. And this is a baron's crown that I'm wearing, a baronial coronet. So that's my jewelry today. All right. So what's going on with the stars, Well, let's talk about that. So our astrology forecast is from Monday, today, the 8th, through this upcoming Sunday, the 14th of November, 2021. So we're starting off with our sun in Scorpio. And I love Scorpio. It's a water sign. That brings up a lot of psychic power. I'm telling you, you're going to be feeling it this week. Trust me, when you hear what else is going on. Thank you, Queen Colabobs, for putting that up. Okay. And then we've got our moon in Capricorn. Capricorn's an earth sign. And so we've got water and earth. Earth tends to support and nurture water energy. So this week you're going to feel supported. You're going to feel nurtured. That energy really carries out throughout this week, okay? Now, we also have some amazing, amazing transits. This is a good week. Do you guys remember last week I said that we had some challenging aspects all week, and I said, just hang in there, we'll get through. Well, this week, everything's flipped, and we got really great aspects this week. So what is going on? We've got our sun in opposition to Uranus. That means sudden breakthroughs, insights. If you've been hitting walls, like in your career, in your relationships, sun opposition to Uranus means sudden breakthrough, like things change quickly and very powerfully. So that's a really positive aspect here today. That's going on for the next like 3 to 4 days. We also have our sun trine Neptune. Now this transit is with us all week long. This is about spiritual endeavor. If you've been saying, I need to get my spiritual life together, I need to get on to doing my spiritual work. Sun trine Neptune is one of the most powerful transits. It means that you can open your channel. You can attune to spirit. You're going to be feeling that inner knowing. The sun highlights all that is going on and brings it to fruition. So our sun trine Neptune is all about spiritual progress, spiritual growth. And if you're somebody who's saying, I don't have a psychic bone in my body, well, you will this week. Everybody, even the most non-psychic people, will be feeling it, okay? So our sun is trine Neptune, an amazing, amazing transit for us. We also have our moon conjunct Venus, woo, and Mercury conjunct Mars. What does that mean, huh? Well, our moon conjunct Venus opens up that deep emotion of love. Mercury conjunct Mars stimulates discussion, especially romantic flirtation. So if you're looking for a date, this week you might have some luck. Looking to have some romance, this week you might have some luck. Because these alignments, Moon conjunct Venus and Mercury conjunct Mars, makes people attracted. Opposites attract. There's going to be a lot of flirtation this week. Just have fun, get to know people, and enjoy it. So this is some of the stuff that's going on. It's really fascinating. Now, you want to hear another amazing aspect? Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Look, everybody's all excited about this. Yeah, all y'all gonna get some romance this week, all right? So starting midweek on the 11th, in the next few days, our sun is moving square Jupiter. Now, normally, as I've told you, squares are negative impacts. It means blocked energy. But what's really fascinating is that the sun is the main illuminator of the zodiac. It's always positive, no matter what's going on. Jupiter is such a powerful planet in the zodiac that it kind of cancels out anything negative. So we got two powerful planets in a negative aspect, but they're both so powerful, they flip the aspect. Instead of being negative to be positive. Sun square Jupiter means power. release of power. It means wealth. It means breakthrough. If you want to start a new business venture, if you want to work on a raise, if you want to try to get a new job, if you feel like I need to have a breakthrough in money, in success, in love, whatever you count as success. And it's not just money, it can be love, it can be relationships, it can be your own personal goals. You could have weight loss goals, you could have education goals, whatever your goals. Sun square Jupiter means you finally get what you want. So this week, I'm telling you, it's literally the week of open doors, love, money, breakthrough. I mean, I was looking at the alignments. I was like, wow. And so that Sun square Jupiter goes from the 11th all the way into the 14th. So the rest of the week from the 11th, what is that? 9, 10. Is that Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. The 11th. Hold on, let me check my calendar. I can't say. Thursday. So Thursday is the 11th. So from Thursday through Sunday, that's Sun square Jupiter. It's like one of the most powerful aspects. I heard an astrologer once say it's like people become godlike. It's like you can do things that nobody else can do. So if you've been like saying, you know what, I'm going to win that competition, I'm going to start that business, I'm going to get that thing going, I'm going to just burn the competition. Sun square Jupiter gives you the power. So this week, I am telling you, we got a lot going on. I'm really, really excited about it. Volcanic Ice says, just surviving the winter will do for me. Well, Volcanic Ice, not only can you survive, you're going to thrive. All right. So I want all of you today to think about that because, these aspects are blessing all of us. And you might say, well, I don't know, say, Bob, I'm not very good at things. I'm not this, I'm not that. You got to put aside negativity. And you got to say, spirit world, planetary spirits, call on the planetary spirits. There's a spirit for all the zodiac signs. There's a spirit of Capricorn, a spirit of Aquarius, a spirit of Gemini. And I know this because when I've done readings, in fact, just last week, I did a reading here on YouTube, and somebody had the spirit guides of the Gemini twins come in to help them with breakthroughs in communication. So there are planetary spirits that can help you. I know some people, in fact, I think I'm going to have to do a whole video on this for a Wiccan Wednesday. I can't do it this week because I'm traveling, but we could do a video on candle magic, how to set up an astrology magic altar to work with planetary energies. I used to do a lot of that, and I think that'd be a good thing. Would you guys be interested in like an astrology magic video, how to use the spirits of astrology and the magic power of the astrology sigils? Would you like that? Yeah, Queen Kolobob says, all good things to come. Robin Boston says, I'm going to have a breakthrough then. Amen. You are. Robin, let me tell you, I mean, I don't want to talk about your personal business, but I think you'll understand me. This is a week when you really want to push on that stuff we talked about your psychic work that you're working on, because with that Sun trine Neptune and that Sun square Jupiter, it's like really powerful. I think this is going to be a very good week for you for what you're working on. And again, I'm not going to tell your personal business out here, but you know what we're talking about, There you go. Isn't that wonderful? All right. Wonderful. Laura M says, I wish I could get my dad to be less negative. Well, Laura, this is a good week because, with that Sun in Scorpio, that opens up the emotions. And maybe you can help him go into that depth of emotion and clear it out, Alicia Faye says, don't forget the rolling planets. That's right. And Alicia, when we get into our astrology magic video, I'm going to get into all the rolling planets and the signs. And yeah, that could be a whole hour in itself, but we won't go into that today, but you're absolutely right. Thank you for sharing that. Alicia says, I love Mercury. I agree, Alicia Faye. I love Mercury too. Mercury opens up all that communication, So Mercury conjunct Mars really stimulates communication. And so Laura M., like you're saying, get your dad be less negative. Have those conversations with him. Try to get him to see a new way of living. Help him to find his inner voice again. I find that a lot of times when people get in a negative place, it's because they've stop hearing their inner voice. All they see is the outer world and they get overwhelmed. But our higher self is always at peace. And when we come back to the higher self, then we got power, you know. We got power, you know. Volcanic ice says, ooh, that would be the bomb video, Bob. Had to have that. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, we will do it. Raven Moss says, I need some doors to open. Well, this is a really good week. Go re-knock on those doors that are closed. You may be surprised, you know. I love it. Masters Omniverse is here. Hi, he says, I have Saturn as my ruling planet. Awesome. Very good. Isn't that wonderful? Yay. Thank you, Laura. Laura M says she's going to try to work on her dad. Yeah. This week, I'm telling you guys, you know, it's just everything is winning. Last week, as I told you last week, everything was challenging. But we don't have to stay there. And this is what I always say. When you feel overwhelmed, you know, and I say it all the time, but it's true, pause and look to the stars. Because that zodiac wheel really is spinning above us. And that means every day it brings new opportunities, new alignments, new chances for power and blessings. So like last week when we had all those negative aspects, some people were panicking, writing me letters. Said, Bob, I don't know if I'm going to get through this week. It sounds tough. And I said, it's only tough if you let that stop you. When we see a negative aspect in the zodiac, we want to say, there's a roadblock. So what do you do when you have a roadblock? You find a way to go around it. But if you don't know the roadblock's coming, then you can hit it and have your car break down, right? So if I warn you ahead of time, that roadblock's coming, now you can start to maneuver around it, you know. And so this week, you're not going to have to do a lot of maneuvering because everything's falling into alignment, you know. You know. Robin Boston says, I have been invited to a house tomorrow to see if I feel anything. Wish me luck. Oh, Robin, that's wonderful. Robin, listen, bring your voice recorder with you, your phone, or if you have a little tape recorder, because I think you're going to get some EVPs at that house. I'll just tell you right now, okay? And that will give evidence to the people that you're helping. I love that you're doing that. That's wonderful. Isn't that lovely? Jude Real. Oh, thank you. Jude Real says, just wanting to know where I could send you a gift. Jude Real, I will get you my address a little later, so just bear with me. Okay, but no, thank you very much. It's very kind of you. I will talk to you offline, okay? Thank you so much. Blessings. Isn't that interesting? Allie H, hey, good to see you, Allie. Allie says, I was sad last week, went outside at night and felt so much love emanating from Sirius. That's the star Sirius, the North Star. You know, the ancient Egyptians, Allie, had a great connection to Sirius, and it's believed that the goddess Isis, that was her star. And I'm a big devotee of the goddess Isis. So I'm sorry that you're feeling sad, but I'm glad you went out and felt the power of the stars. You know, one of the things in Wicca that we always talk about, and we're going to get into this, I can't wait till I start the Wiccan class. You guys are going to have a lot of fun with that, I think. We're going to do an intro to Wicca group, and it'll be a weekly meetup on Zoom as well. So I'm going to be doing a lot of different things here in the coming weeks. But, you know, one of the things in Wicca that we talk about is that the Earth Mother, the Sky Father, they really are our parents. And so this is why astrology is great, because we connect to the world. We actually don't have to wait till we die and go to the spirit world to have spiritual knowledge. Spiritual knowledge is infused right where we are. And that's the thing. It's so wonderful, you know. Oh, Allie H says, oh, that makes sense. I was wondering about it. I knew it was serious because my app to identify the stars. You know, Allie, I got to get that app for my phone because I used to have on my old phone an app to do star identification. So I'm going to explore that again because it's so amazing the technology. You can literally go and point your cell phone at the sky and it'll map out the star systems for you. It's pretty cool stuff. Hey, there's B. LeClaire. Good to see you, B. LeClaire. B. LeClaire says, I was sitting on my front porch earlier watching Jupiter and Saturn. Isn't that wonderful? And there's Argyle. Hi, Argyle. Welcome. Argyle says, in Freddie Mercury's words, oops, hold on. This week's astrology should be called I Want It All and I Want It Now. You know what, Argo? That is actually true. That Sun square Jupiter really highlights that sort of mentality. Go for your goals. Don't be afraid to jump into big projects and just roll with it. You know, you got it. That's a great summary. Thank you for sharing this quote. I love that. You know. There's Sherry Dries is here. Hey Sherry, good to see you. She said, greetings from Northern Virginia. Hello, everyone. Hearts to you, dear. Thank you for being here, you know. So I just, wanted to spend a few minutes here with you guys because I think that these aspects are just super incredible. I think they're fascinating. I think they're a lot of fun. And I think we got a good week, So I want to invite you guys to really, be open to the stars and to the power of the cosmos. I think it's so wonderful to have that and to know, because sometimes we feel like we're all alone in the world, but when you go out and you look at those stars, you realize that there's an order to the cosmos, that it all ultimately comes into alignment and makes sense. Volcanic Ice says, it's a free app, Bob, and it's really interesting. If you guys want to send me some links in the comments section to those apps, I'll look them up because I'm curious what the new ones are. It's been a while since I've used it, so I don't know the latest apps. But I need to get one of those. I have an astrology program on my computer, but it's not like the same as a phone app that I can actually see the stars in the sky. I love that. Well, I can. It charts me the chart overhead, but it's not the same. I know what you're talking about with the phone app. Kim Osborne. Oh, no, I don't want to say that. Kim, I'm sorry that's happening. Tell Queen Cola Bobs about that if you haven't. I don't know if you're talking to her, but she might be interested in knowing about that. Okay. So, anyways, well, guys, listen. Did you have any questions tonight? Anything you want to ask me about astrology, or anything that's psychic related that you want to ask? I'll take a few minutes and do some questions. I'd love to hear from you. There's Raven. Raven says, Bob, you were right. You said I would find love in October, and I reconnected with an ex. After much needed healing on both our parts, we both found each other again. We're growing strong and in love. Thank you and blessed be. Oh, Raven, that's wonderful. Congratulations, dear. That's all the work of this, but this is the joy of being a medium and a psychic, is that, I tell people that people say, how do you know all this stuff? I say, well, I don't know. It just comes from the spirits. My teacher trained me. She said, Bob, when you read, just listen to the spirits, get out of the way. She said, the spirit world knows more than you do, and don't be egotistical, think you know it all. And I really don't think I know it all. I consider myself a student as much as all of you. Yeah, I've been doing this for 30 some years, but you know what? Every day is a new day to learn. You see? I'm so happy, Raven. Thank you for sharing that. That's lovely. Congratulations. Yay. Hey, Ramona 9954 is here. Hi, Ramona. I don't know if you're here earlier. You may have missed our astrology forecast, so you may have to go back and watch this. But I hope you were here. But if you weren't, you got some interesting stuff to see because we have a lot of transits. I love it. There's John Michael. Hi, John Michael. Bob, do I have any advice or message from Spirit or Tommy? Thank you. Bob, you're amazing. God bless you, John. Thank you so much. John, I got to tell you, I'm probably not going to get in Tommy today. I'm not really doing full-on mediumship, but I will see if I can get anything for you here. Hold on. One of the things that I got to tell you, John, right now, I'm picking up around you. I'm getting 2 columns of light around you. You've got a blue column of light and a purple. That tells me you're opening up connections for communications, for spirit and for human communication. And I think that in terms of your friend Tommy, you're going to make a contact with him yourself, actually, directly very soon. Because when they put that purple column down, that means that the spirit people are trying to come in on a channel. So right now, they're adjusting your frequency to attune to that. So I'm sorry, I'm not getting Tommy in tonight. But maybe tomorrow when we open the channel more fully, I can do that for you, okay? God bless you. Thank you so much. I'm limiting questions to just simple ones tonight, guys. Tomorrow we'll get into the really deep stuff on messages. And again, on Friday at 7 p.m., we'll also have a show. Tomorrow's messages show will be at 12 o'clock noon Eastern time. Okay. Thank you so much. Kara Knight says, will your inner circle class teach astrology or being a psychic or both? We're going to cover a lot of topics. We'll probably talk about astrology. I'm going to teach more on the mysteries that are going, like the Bermuda Triangle, what's really going about the different mysteries. For being a psychic, that is our Saturday class, Kara. Our Saturday psychic development is going to be focused on how to be psychic. But our inner circle is going to be more my prophecies and teachings related to what's coming, some of the prophecies, some of the truths that I can't talk about on YouTube, the true agendas that are going on. All of that stuff's going to be in the inner circle. Stuff I can't really openly discuss on YouTube. So we'll probably have some astrology on it, but more like astrology as it relates to the prophecies that are going on. Like there are certain alignments that are foreshadowing certain things that I can't talk about on YouTube. So I will talk about astrology on that because I do study the patterns of the stars. So yes, I guess in a sense, yes, we will talk about that. But as far as psychic training, that's going to be the Saturday class, and on the inner circle will be the other stuff. I hope that answers that. God bless you. I hope you'll come out to, one or both of them if you can. Thank you so much. Masters Omniverse, there you are. Good to see you. He says, hi, Bob. When I do stuff or get information, the others get the same information I did. Why? Why when I do stuff? Uh, Well, it's because really when you're channeling masters, everything comes from the same source. That's why, you can go to two different psychics and get the same reading because if they're really channeling, the stuff will be consistent because it's really coming from spirit. I had a case one time where a lady came to see me. She had just literally gotten off a plane from the airport, came straight to my office. And during the reading, I was talking about this situation that was going on. I said, I see this and this is, and she said, oh my God. And I said, what, something else? She said, no, just keep going. So I was doing the reading as the spirits were telling me. And at the end of the reading, she pulled up a list. She'd just been to a psychic that morning in Las Vegas, and then she flew to Washington. And what's strange is where that psychic stopped his reading, my reading started and continued. So she had a complete picture. That was pretty amazing stuff, Thank you. Damien Devine says, this has to be one of the most interesting months with the deepness of the Scorpio and the current energies of the planet. Yeah, it has been a kind of an intense month and a good month. I mean, I think there's, when we have these powerful transits, this is time for us to really kind of embrace our psychic selves and develop ourselves as people as well, I love that. Thank you. Hi, Raven Moth. I love your question, but I'm sorry I can't answer that here. But we will talk about that in the inner circle class. I'm limited here because of, well, let me just say I've been advised not to speak about certain things by YouTube or I will be shut down. So this is the reality. Okay. Yay. Oh my gosh. Looks like you guys got some great stuff going on there. I wish I could comment on some of it, but I just can't, you know. Jude Real, Cassandra says, why is it so hard for me to do anything for myself? I get messages for others, but for me, nothing. Jude Real, don't feel bad about that. That is the psychic's curse. I call it the psychic's curse. Even though I'm a psychic, I rarely get anything for myself. That's why I go to Kelly Coffee. People say, who do you have a psychic Bob? I do. I go to Kelly Coffee. When I can't see someone like Kelly, I need help. And she helps me and I buy a reading from her. And so, Jude, that's actually a sign, believe it or not, that's actually a sign that you're psychic. When you can't get stuff for yourself, now I'm not saying no psychic ever gets anything, because some of you may, but overall, I found most psychics just can't read for themselves. And the reason is that the way I asked my spirit guides, I said, well, why can't I be given stuff from you guys? So I asked Fletcher and I asked Doris, my other guides. And what they've told me, they said, well, Bob, if we give you everything for yourself, you won't learn your lessons. So I have to go through all the lessons that everybody else does. And that's how we as psychics grow. We grow through our service to others, but we also have to learn our lessons like everybody else, Kim Osborne says, I met Bob through Kelly's show. Yes, you did, didn't you? That's right. Oh my gosh, I love Kelly. Kelly and I are we're friends, like we'll be friends forever and a day. And you know what's funny is some of you may know this story, but I had been a fan of Kelly's for many years and watching her. And you know what? She had been watching me, was a fan of my channel. And then we got to meet at a psychic event that we were both invited to attend. It was a channel panel. And the owners of the event said, oh, Psychic Bob, we got a treat for you. You're going to get to meet Kelly Coffey in person live. I said, oh my God, I was so excited. And then when they told Kelly, you're going to meet Psychic Bob. She's like, no way. So then when they brought us together and we met, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm meeting you. I was like, you know who I am? She said, yeah. She said, I've been watching you for a long time. I said, oh my gosh. So we'd been watching each other and loved each other, but we never reached out to each other because we just thought, well, like she has thousands of people. I had thousands. So she said, well, I just didn't bother because you have thousands of people. I didn't think you'd notice me. And we ended up meeting, and now we're friends. And she helps me and I help her, Yeah, Kelly is great. Bela Claire says, I remember when she did her videos in the closet. I do too. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, Kelly and I, we're buddies to the core. Well, guys, I tell you, I have so enjoyed coming here tonight and sharing some of this with you. And I hope that this has given you some wonderful insights this week for the astrology. And if you came in late, go back and watch it. We have a lot of stuff that's really powerful. And Kim Osborne. So Kim says, if Bob doesn't resonate with you, then you can go to Kelly. If Kelly doesn't resonate with you, then you can go to Bob. I tell people, sit with both of us. We'll give you different perspectives. But many people have said that, what Kelly gives them, I can't give them. And what I give them, Kelly doesn't give them. So it kind of balances out. We each give you something that you need at the time. And I love Kelly. I have no hesitancy recommending her. She's a very quality teacher, very quality psychic, good person. Thank you, Queen Cola Bobs. Our moderator, Queen Cola Bobs, says, please like and share my Bob's channel. Thank you. For private readings and psychic development classes, go to PsychicBob.com or call the office at 703-825-3929. If anybody calls me today, I'm not going to get back to you till tomorrow. It's my day off. Monday's my day off. So I'm not scheduling people or answering the phone tonight. I hope you understand. Even Psychic Bob has to have a day off. And Psychic Bob loves you because Monday's my day off, but I still make time to be here with my tubies. And I wouldn't miss it for the world. Hi, Neridum Ross. Good to see you. Neridum Ross says, hello, Bob. Yay, welcome, welcome. Listen, if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe. We'd love you to be here. And make sure to be here tomorrow, 12 o'clock noon Eastern time. That's for those of you in North America, it's 12 noon Eastern, 11 Central time, 10 a.m. Mountain time, 9 a.m. Pacific time. We're going to do a live stream messages from the spirit world. You don't want to miss it. So please make sure to be here. And I'm going to take all your questions, do live psychic readings, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So I look forward to seeing you then. Well, guys, Psychic Bob's going to wrap it up. I send my greetings and blessings to all of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the donations. You guys are wonderful. I love all of you. And God bless you. Thank you, Kim. Kim says, thank you, Lady Cola and Lord Bob. Blessings to everyone. Just to know you are loved and you're worthy and you are never alone. Lovely, Kim. I agree. Thank you so much. Raven Moth says, I love Bob because he's so pure of heart. Well, maybe not some days, but I do try. Thank you, darling. I treasure loving, kind people like Bob. Thank you, Raven Moth. I treasure you. All of you, you help me so much. And this last few weeks with my mother's passing, it's been hard for me. But, you guys give me the courage to get up and go into the world. When you're in mourning, and, our culture, I just got to go on a tangent here for a second, but our culture acts like you should be over somebody's death within 24 hours, don't they? It's like your mom dies on a Sunday, and by Monday, you better be back in the swing. That's how the world acts. Oh, Robin, God bless you. $5 donation. Thank you so much. And, mourning can go on. I don't know how long I'm going to be in grief. I'm not lying. I'm in grief. Some days are hard for me. I'll get triggered. Today I went to Macy's. Oh, by the way, I got to show you something fun. When I traveled down here to my mom's, my sister-in-law picked me up when we went to Macy's to go shopping. She had to pick up something. And while I was there, I found a box of Godiva chocolates at Macy's. I went crazy. Oh, and it had I had to eat some. Had a big gold bow on. Isn't that fun? So I ate a piece of Godiva. I think I'll have another while I'm with you guys. But, when I was there, it was interesting because my mom and I used to love to eat Godiva at Christmas time. And so I bought this and I was thinking, it's like you do little things when somebody passes that you're not ready for them to go. Like I said, oh, I should get Mom a box of Godiva. And then it hit me like, Mom's passed, So I bought this into like as a tradition, because we would always buy it. But doesn't it look wonderful? Look at all that. I ate one piece already. Should I have another? I don't know. We'll try it. This little chocolate crunchy thing. Let's see what this is. And can I eat that one for you guys? This looks like it's like a peanut crunch sort of thing. Let's see what's like. Oh my gosh. Godiva chocolate cream. Oh, and it's like a praline brittle coating, like almond praline. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, Nordum Ross. Nordum says, I love your energy, Bob. It's been a long time since my last reading with you. Sorry about the loss of your mom. At least she is ascending to heaven. Yes, she is. Thank you so much. So I'm having chocolates for my mom, because we always got Godiva over Christmas. And I'm wearing my pin. I think I told you earlier, this was one of my mom's brooches. I gave this to her. It has real emerald eyes in it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's emeralds and diamonds. And so I'm wearing it to honor her. She loved owls, and I bought her a lot of stuff with owls. So this is my way to honor her. I'm going to wear this brooch, and I don't feel like taking it off now. So I'm going to wear it till I feel like I'm ready to release it. But for now, I'm going to wear it. I'm going to have my Godiva. So I thank all of you. Organic Ice says, Bob is getting all of us craving chocolates. I am. I'm so bad. Anyways, well, guys, listen, thank you for being here. Psychic Bob loves all you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the donations. I have immense gratitude for all of you, and I love all of you. I hope I'll see you tomorrow for messages from the spirit world. God bless you all. Blessed be, and good night.